considering the performance that followed the first whistle, but I don't even know really how to describe it other than disgraceful, listless,
crap,
careless,
lackadaisical, inept.
Inept. That's another one. Yeah. Well, let's just look at this image that Vital Swansea put out on Twitter earlier today.
Are you going to tweet through our football farm Twitter thing just so that all of our followers can see it afterwards?
No.
Yeah.
Well, I may
do.
Well, he's gonna post an article. He said. So I'll just wait till that comes out. But let me log Lindsay out, my wife, my beautiful bride. Get out of my Twitter.
You give, and then you take it away.
You take it away.
I like it. And there's actually Swansea's left midfielder up on the bench.
Yeah, Gylfi. Hi, Gylfi. Gylfi the cat.
Providing more energy
left midfielder
than her namesake provided on Sunday.
Well, I would say that he was probably the most energetic out of the lot. Oh, look, there we are, Dave.
Oof. That is a Scottish face.
We have 3 notifications. Or I do.
Well, you do. It's probably nothing to do with me.
Let's go to the...
Deal with that later. You're insulting Swansea.
Sorry. Yeah, here we go.
There we are.
Boom.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be so teacherly.
Look at this. What kind of midfield is that?
Where's the midfield?
Exactly.
Is it these 4?
What are Borja and Llorente doing? Can you tell me that?
Right, so what we're doing here, Llorente is making a half-arsed attempt to close down, I believe that's...
Well, Llorente is up here.
Was that Llorente? Who's this? Is that
That's Borja, yeah.
So Borja is making the half-arsed attempt to shut down the passing lane, because Phil Jones is probably planning on flipping a ball, either Pogba or this fellow over here. And what Llorente's doing is he's just standing there in case he shanks said pass. That's my...
In the off chance that it just lands on his feet.
And what Key is doing is he's doing...
he looks like he's backpedaling.
He's doing the I'm moving around so I must be busy pose.
And Gylfi's the only one that's actually watching anybody. He's watching Ashley Young.
Yeah, but what he's doing there, he's watching someone in the way I would watch someone if I was a forward player, just going, that guy... and then he's not gonna, if he passes there, he's going to put it past him, and Kobe's going to
right. Yeah, if Phil Jones passes to Ashley Young on the right here, Ashley Young is going to move towards that pass and flick it to Mata, right?
Yep.
And then they're off.
Or if it's a faster pass, he might open his body up and just knock it right past.
Right, because Mata's running here.
Yeah,
running at an angle towards the sideline.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah. Gylfi. Anyway.
That was the cat, not the player being yelled at there.
He's playing with a bag. Hey! Don't look at me like that with those eyes. You know I can't resist. Anyway. So that's basically what they did the entire first half. Well, most of the game, really. There was another one that he put out. A picture. I'll just go to his feed here.
That's at Vital Swansea on Twitter.
And he says, never seen a midfield shaped like this. And I can agree with him. And he says in the caption, no excuses for this. How can you let any team carve right through your midfield like this? Look at, there's two midfield players towards the right side of the halfway of the circle.
Man United's right side, yeah.
Man United's right side. Man United's left side, that is. Because they're going this way. They're going towards... If you're looking at the screen, they're moving to the left.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. And Key and Britton are closest to us. Yeah, because that's Rangel right there.
Oh, bollocks, so it is.
And that's Barrow just going... Ah! And what's Borja doing? Where's the...
Spot the ball.
It's right here.
There it is.
Yeah. So he has a pass, boom here, boom here. What is this?
I don't think he needs to go boom. I think he can just turn around and stroll if he wanted to. I feel like United would have had a harder game if they were just playing sort of training cones set up in a formation.
Dave, what? Okay, what is your explanation for this?
What's my explanation?
Yeah, what do you think is happening? Personnel wise, player wise, in the training ground, that this is what you get during game day.
Well,
is it a Bob Bradley problem? Is it a player problem?
Well, I mean, I think it's a problem of squad composition, and Bradley's doing his best to kind of work out a quick fix to get him through to January at least.
But it's obviously not translating through to the players if this is what they're doing.
Well, it's like they're not arsed. I mean, I don't really know. I don't think there's any sort of. I don't think.
Like, how is Fellaini? How is Fellaini? He's by himself.
Yeah,
in the middle of the park.
It's Fellaini.
Okay, but you still want to put I don't know.
You still want your midfield to be in the middle.
I get what Britton's doing. He's seeing that Key is not going to go after this pass to the center of the park, so he's going to try and make an effort at least.
So Key's the problem.
So Key is not doing his job. Barrow, I don't know what Barrow's doing here. He's like looking for a hug.
Was that from was there a misplaced? No, it can't be a misplaced pass.
No, it looks like it came from the center half, just straight into him.
He's just doing star jumps to keep warm.
Yeah.
Jumping jacks.
Jumping jacks. Yeah, there you go. Star jumps. What are you talking about?
I'm bilingual, as you know.
But Dave, I don't understand how. Now listen. I think the real litmus test with Bob Bradley is the fact that he's got his second international break, right?
Yeah.
He needs to be able to get his ideas across in this window. And
but most of the players aren't there, though. Or half of them, anyway.
Well...
Actually, not that many.
Rangel's there, Barrow's there.
Well, who's not there? Sigurdsson.
Neil
Taylor, no big loss.
Yeah.
Kingsley's gone.
Everybody else is there.
Yeah.
So you have Borja, Llorente, Barrow, Montero. Oh, Montero's not...
He's injured again.
He fractured his hand. Doing what?
Punching the wall in frustration.
But most of the players are there, so he'll at least be able to work out something. Most of the youth players will be there, who also, by the way, won today. They beat Plymouth Argyle in the Czech Trade Trophy Cup tournament, the Bullshit Cup, as we call it.
In front of a capacity crowd of 14.
At the Liberty Stadium. Yeah. Hey, they're playing pros, though. You know what featured in that team today? Nunn, Cork, McBurney.
Yeah. That's the three I can remember.
Yeah.
I saw the list.
Dan James scored a goal. McBurney scored a goal. Just play the kids. That's what this comes down to. Play kids. Those boys in the under 23s aren't used to losing. So that at least they're going to play.
They will be soon.
Okay. I'm saying if you play some of those guys have confidence.
Sprinkle a few in there.
Yeah.
It's not a bad
idea.
I've
been saying it for the last month. They should do that.
I think
now it's time, especially because those players that just played in that game today, they're going to get 2 weeks of training with the first team.
Yeah.
Some of those guys. It's a good opportunity to bring some new blood in. No?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I think we learned a few things from that game. One is that you have to play Gilby as a number 10 or just don't play him.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think we learned that Borja and Llorente is not necessarily a great idea.
No.
What else did we learn?
Neither of them seemed to offer.
They didn't really particularly... Well, I mean, they weren't helped by that.
Yeah, their midfield didn't give them anything. Yeah.
But then those guys, presumably, they enjoy a cheeky cross.
Mm-hmm. Or a through ball to Borja. He would enjoy one of those. Doesn't get either. A forward pass.
If Wayne Rutledge was a dog, I'd punch him in the face. I like dogs.
Mm-hmm.
He was terrible. Put him on the right. He's not even good in the left. Is he a left? Is his left his best position, isn't it?
Rutledge?
Yeah.
No, the right is.
Is it?
He's been playing on the left.
Well, it's just rubbish is what we just got. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It's what happens when you don't recruit. Like someone wrote about Arsenal in an article a couple of years ago when they didn't buy anyone.
Yeah.
That, trying to kind of maintain and stay still in the Premier League is effectively moving backwards.
Yeah.
And that's what Swansea did. They didn't add anyone.
Well, and they've definitely moved
And
backwards.
every team around them added.
Something.
Yeah, every single one of them. And that's why everyone's better than them.
Mm-hmm.
That Van der Hoorn goal is all that's keeping them above Sunderland.
Mm-hmm.
And Sunderland are bad.
Mm-hmm.
Very bad.
Mm-hmm.
But they've got one win now, so they've got momentum. Whereas Swansea's win was ages ago, so they've got no momentum.
Dave.
It's terrible. It's really bad. I can't think of any positive things to say about Swansea at all. Nothing. They're still better than Cardiff.
Are they?
I don't know. FA Cup third round, that's what I'm hoping for.
Neil Warnock.
No, it was rubbish. It was rubbish. Against a Man United team that the starting lineup had almost no pace in it at all.
0 pace.
Yeah.
But it didn't need it.
No, because they just had to walk around.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing. I was embarrassed that I have a Swansea T-shirt. Just I was going to remove it.
Dave, it's so depressing. It's so depressing.
I feel like I'm hogging all the wins in this football relationship.
Yeah. At least your team is in second place.
It'll change when the internationals come around. It always does.
Yeah.
But this time,
Johnny Hayes is in the Ireland squad this week, isn't he? Or this break?
him and Rooney have been for a while.
Oh, okay.
And our on-loan goalkeeper, Danny Rogers, has been in there for a bit as well. He's not in this time, though. But
Okay.
promising Irish lads in the Aberdeen team. I don't know what to tell you about that.
And it's not going to take... What's going to happen, it's going to be hilarious. It's not going to be hilarious. It's going to be quite depressing. But in January, when they don't buy anybody again, and they'll spend like something on some youth player.
Well, what did we say in the summer? I think we said 2 fullbacks, centre half, centre mid, at least 1 winger and a striker.
Yep.
And they got 2 strikers and
An unproven centre half.
2 unproven centre halves
Oh yeah.
and 400 reserve goalkeepers.
Yeah, they have 4 goalkeepers.
I think it was only 2 or 3. I can't remember. It was a lot. It was more than 1 goalkeeper that doesn't play.
There's only Fabianski's the only goalkeeper that plays.
Yeah.
Nordfeld plays in cup games.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 just don't play.
Provide locker room bants. That Tremel's funny as shit.
Yeah, silly German.
Oh, he's wacky. And then Nathan Dyer, when you get relegated as well, he's still got him for 3 more years.
That's another thing I don't get. What is this business? Like, I understand
Jobs for the boys.
that these guys have been loyal to the club, but you don't give them lucrative new contracts. They haven't done anything.
No. Who else got one? Did Dyer got one? Who else got
I
one?
think Rowledge got one.
Oh.
Sigurdsson got one. This is the only guy that deserved one.
Yeah, but he's probably got some nice little release clause in there, so...
Yeah, January.
15, 20 mil, adios.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's Icelandic, but...
Or
They might as well just... If they're still miles off in January, might as well just sell them in January, get a bit of cash for the rebuild next season. But, I mean, if you were supporting... Alright, so let's say you're a Leeds United fan, and Monk's going, we've got a playoff push here. I've brought an exciting Premier League player to help us out in a promotion bid, and those players are going, ooh, this is exciting. Who could it be? Who could it be?
Wayne Routledge.
Yeah, if he said Routledge, they're going to go, he's not any better than us.
Yeah.
What, Nathan Dyer? No.
Yeah.
Even, sorry, Leon Britton, but
Yeah, he's... Yeah.
come on.
I mean, I'd even go as far as Key.
That's not that far.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is
Yeah.
like...
Take a Swansea player name a Swansea player you think would get in another Premier League team.
Fabianski.
Sigurdsson.
Fabianski, definitely.
Yeah.
Sigurdsson, definitely. Another mid-table team.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You could probably find another one if you really went for it. But right now, that's it. I mean, a lot of them going to get in the Sunderland team. I mean, would you rather have Defoe right now or...
What happened? Dave, what happened?
Took your eye off the ball. Spent the whole summer...
I know,
apparently
but
trying to make cash.
2 years ago they had their highest points total. What happened?
Well, who have they bought since then?
That's a good point. And they had Boney.
Well, yeah, like Boney's gone, Williams gone, who else is gone?
Well, they only had Boney for half that season, though.
Well, that's true. Got quite a lot of their points then. Then they had Gomes back up. But, at least he... Well, I don't say at least. No, never mind. I was getting whistled at Gomes for a second there. Remember when he scored 4 goals in 4 games?
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh.